Hey guys, welcome to another video. Now this video was inspired by my good YouTube friend the Highlander, Wouter. He put out a video on this very game today, and I actually got this game a couple of days ago. I was actually going to show it in a live stream and I completely forgot to actually show it off, but Wouter did a video today on it. And I watched it, and it's an absolutely fantastic video, so I will put the link to his video down below. Please go and check it out and subscribe as well. But yeah, Fix It Felix Jnr. Now, if you don't know what this is, there is a Disney film called Wreck-It Ralph, which came out a few years ago. I think there was a sequel, actually. In fact, I know there was a sequel. The first one is actually a great film. If you've never seen it, and you're into video games, which if you're watching this video, chances are you are, then go and watch it. It's a fun film for kids and adults, but I just love the fact that I got to see all the little characters that I remember from video games come to life. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And the idea behind the game is there's a character called Ralph who takes part. He's a character in this video game called Fix It Felix. Basically, Ralph, he lives in a dump, and he's like the baddie of the game. And because of that, that kind of extends into real life. Because he's the baddie in the game, all the people, all the other characters who are in Fix It Felix Jr. all think that Felix is the hero, and they sort of think that Ralph is the baddie. And because of that, he doesn't have any friends, and it's, yeah, you feel really sorry for Ralph. But Fix It Felix was the video game that was made up for this film. And some clever people have actually devised, they've created an actual playable video game based on the Fix It Felix Jr. game. And this is the Commodore 64 one. Now, this was only released a couple of days ago. It was, you can basically download the game for free if you want, or you can name your own price, and all the money raised goes to UNICEF. It's a single screen platformer, and the idea being is Ralph basically takes his rage out on all the people who live in this little sort of flat block, whatever you want to call it. Blocky flats, I should say. Flat block? What the hell am I talking about? And you play the part of Felix, and you've basically got to undo all the damage that Wreck-It Ralph, or Ralph, has actually caused. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking and just start playing the game. So yeah, you've got a really nice loading screen, and you've got a lovely bit of sample coming up.
I'm gonna wreck it!
Yep, which was taken straight from the film. So let's press spacebar and see what the game's like. So he basically lives inside a tree stump in the woods until this bulldozer came along and basically dumped poor old Ralph's tree stump on the dump.
You moved my stump!
I've got to say, the quality of the sample the samples is just incredible. Really good. So let's go. Joystick up, down. So pressing up and down, you can select level. Fire button starts game. Let's just stick with the opening level. And there's Ralph coming along.
I'm gonna wreck it!
That's a nice effect. And there's our little hero. So basically, it's quite simple to play. Left and right makes them jump like so. Now you'll see at the top, Ralph basically throws bricks down to try and hit you. If you get hit with a brick, you lose a life. And what you want to do here is, if you hold down the fire button, it fixes the window, you can see there. You do on occasion get little pies, food basically made for you by the residents of the blocky flats. And if you pick up a pie, I think you become invulnerable for a short space of time. It is quite a simple little game, but it's done so well. There was bollocks. There was a version released for the Mega Drive, and I think there was also one on the PC as well, if I'm not mistaken. So once you fix all the windows like so, what is that? Ah, there we go. We've got one little bit in the middle there. That's it. Yeah, man, I must be missing something. Why is that not? Ah, it's down the bottom. There we go. Yeah, little panes of glass in the door. But the graphics are really nice. Like I said, I love that effect, the way the whole screen kind of vibrates like that. That is excellent. It's fantastic to see, you know, I say this all the time, but it's fantastic to see new games like this getting put out. Now I think there might possibly be an arcade version of this, obviously an unofficial one, because I have seen Fix It Felix arcade cabinets. Like there's a wee pie, go and eat that. Now you can basically get bonus points for smashing up the bricks. But it's, like I said, it's an easy little game to play. It does get a lot harder, but because it's easy to play, it's just really enjoyable. Oh, got the pie quick. I think the pie does disappear after a short amount of time. Let's get some bonus points. Ah, balls, that was daft. But the animation is absolutely spot on. It's really nice. It'd be interesting to see this on a Spectrum, though I do get the feeling that it just would not be as good as this, because this really uses the C64 hardware to good effect. You know, the graphics are wee, but they're detailed, and it looks so good. And obviously the sound as well is just fantastic. Oh, get the pie, quick. Ah, damn it. I think this is the top of the building, so hopefully I can hold my shit together, as they say. I think he actually moves a bit quicker when he's got the pie as well. Obviously all that sugar in his system. Ah, damn it. I think I was literally one window away. Oh, is that my last life? Right, come on. Right, now I think this is the end of this level. Yep. Now you'll see what happens to poor old Ralph. All the nice people come out. They give Felix a pie. And poor Ralph, or so, yeah, Wreck-It Ralph. Poor Ralph is chucked off the top of the building. Now I think yeah, you've got a minute. You've got 1 minute to fix it. Ah, that'll be why I did die. You'll see there as well. There is there's little birds that swoop past as well, kind of providing additional obstacles to avoid. Ah, balls. That was silly. And it's game over. Yeah, honestly, I've got to say that's one of the best sort of new games to come out for a long, long time. Like I said, it's not based on the original game because the game only exists in the film Wreck-It Ralph. But listen, thanks again to the Highlander Wouter for the video because that made me want to go and play this. You can just Google it. You can download the game for absolutely nothing. But if you want to be really, really cool and support these guys, then chuck them a few quid for it because I think it's definitely worth it. So anyway guys, as always, thank you very, very much for watching.